Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with this report claiming that manager Xavi is not worried about Barca defender Jules Kounde's future. Everything is fine, according to the manager. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barca will move for this Manchester City superstar Bernardo Silva as plan B if Messi does not arrive. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Jules Kounde had become a hot topic in Barcelona circles earlier this month, with reports linking him with a move away from Camp Nou over his apparent unhappiness at the role he was given at the club. Kounde was indeed not happy with Xavi for forcing him to play at right back. He wanted to play, in his favored centre-back position. This led to speculation suggesting that the defender had asked the club to listen to offers for him in the transfer market. However, Xavi has now once again denied these rumors, suggesting that the speculations were created by the media. He said, Kounde, no problem, nothing has happened. It was all done by the media. I had a conversation with Kounde a week ago and there were no problems, Xavi told Dario Sport. Kounde has played in 39 competitive matches during his maiden season at Barca, but 21 of those appearances have come in the right-back position. Xavi admitted that the Frenchman has a problem with playing at right-back, but insisted everything is fine between the player and the club. He said, it's true that he feels more comfortable playing as a centre-back than as a full-back, but everything is fine, Xavi said. Manager Xavi's comments come shortly after Kounde himself had categorically denied these rumors, explaining that he had never asked for a transfer away from Barcelona. Both parties, therefore, will look to move on and focus on the season ahead. It will be particularly interesting to see whether Barcelona listen to Kounde's play by going after a new right back in the coming summer. The club have been linked with moves for a host of players across Europe, but in the midst of an economic crisis, it could prove to be difficult for manager Xavi and co to secure a viable option. Of course, Xavi have been reiterating that Kounde will stay at Barca next season, despite the rumors that came out the other week saying that the defender had asked Barca to listen to offers if any of them come along. And Kounde himself categorically denied those rumors in the media, in his social media accounts last week. And Xavi, in the recent interview, also saying the same. Of course, Kounde has been a magnificent signing for us. His first season at the club, he was so good until he made it to the first 11, La Liga first 11. He was among the 5 Barca players who made it to the top 11 players, which was it was a great thing to see. Of course, what a signing it was for Barcelona. Of course, Barca can't just get away with Kounde like that. Even if he's playing the right back, we all know that Kounde does not feel comfortable playing there. He has said it uncountable times that he really wants to be playing more often as a centre-back, and Xavi knows that very well, which means that Barca needs to go for a new right-back this upcoming summer, because Barca have been talking about the defensive midfield position than any other position that needs to be strengthened. But they can't also forget that a right-back is needed. The fact that Kounde plays right-back and he plays it well, to be honest, doesn't mean that they shouldn't go for a right-back, because that rumor that kept coming out last week as Barcelona were not talking about any right back. They were focusing more on the DM, and also knowing fully well that Christensen is there and Araujo, who have been the first choice centre back this season. And worst of it all, Inigo Martinez from Athletic Club Bilbao is set to join the club as a free agent, which means it's going to be very difficult for Kounde. And Kounde thought maybe the fact that another centre back will be coming then Xavi has a plan to maintain him as a right back, which he have always said he really wants to play in his natural centre back position. And we can hear Xavi still insisting that he understands the players play as a centre back, and even though Xavi did not say clearly if he would do so, as the request says, but he just tried to make things clear that Kounde will be at Barca for next season and for a long time. And also admitted that he held discussions with the centre back about everything about the issue, but nothing was said about what was discussed in that meeting. I think Kounde should be kept by Barca. He is such a magnificent defender, and I think Barca should never make the mistake to lose this guy, because right now, as we are speaking, top clubs in Premier League are showing interest. Because if Barca just joke, if Kounde really wants to go, he will not lack any club to go. There are many clubs that will line up for him, and he will be the one to choose where he wants to go and play his football next season. But luckily enough, Barca and Kounde have said the future is still in Barca. He isn't going anywhere. All those are just fake news. All of them are just rumors created by the media. Then on to the final story of discussion. It is no secret that Barcelona have made it one of their top priorities to resign Lionel Messi this summer. The Argentina captain will become a free agent in a month and is at the top of the wish list for Xavi and Joan Laporta. However, with there being delays in La Liga approving the club's economic viability plan, Barca are yet to table a formal contract offer to their former skipper. As such, there is a chance that the Blaugrana might end up missing out on a shot to resign the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, especially with Al Hilal pushing for his services with a ludicrous contract offer. As such, Gerard Romero is reporting that if Barcelona do not get their hands on Messi, the plan B for the summer will be to go after Manchester City superstar Bernardo Silva again. The Portuguese international has been on Barca's radars for a couple of years already. Last summer, attempts were made to sign him, but the financial situation prevented the transfer from going through. Silva continues to be on the wish list on Xavi, and in case Messi doesn't arrive, the former Monaco attacking midfielder would be the alternative for the La Liga champions. Bernardo Silva, for his part, is understood to be tempted by the prospect of signing for Barca, and if he expresses his desire to leave, Man City are unlikely to stand in his way either, as long as their demands are met. That is where things could get tricky for Barcelona, as Silva could command a fee in the region of £75 million, which might not be within the reach, especially with the club also planning to sign a new pivot midfielder and also a right back. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.